what's up, guys? Maximus Black here.
Toga, 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 toga.
And if you guys haven't already seen the Toga video, I will link it underneath this video.
Top of the charts.
Yes.
Top of the charts.
Yes.
Recently just beating out Madonna's Like a Virgin.
Adam.
Yeah, yes, Mr. Black.
Hit me with the noise! Nice. All right. Down bottom here, we have Whack.
That's whack, dog.
And over here, we have of Martin.
Martian.
JSP. He's going to be JSP.
I'm going to call him Martian, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
All right.
Sure. So this is going to be a PvZ here on Shattered Temple. This is a normal game, and guess what, folks?
What?
We actually have a fine fellow by the name of Major Awesome.
Really?
Probably the biggest troll in the community, but an awesome dude.
Definitely.
And he went out and scouted all of the material that we're going to be covering today and what you'll be getting over the next 7 days.
Because he's a baller.
Because he's Baus. It saves us a lot of time. And yeah, so hopefully he's got a good eye for good games. And if this game sucks, well then we're going to kill him. I'm going to grab a pitchfork and a noose, and I'm going to go out in front of his lawn and burn a cross.
Wait, then why do you have a pitchfork and noose? Is that just like props?
It's an intimidation thing, and it's also
so there's just going to be a guy standing there with a rope?
Yeah.
Alright.
Send me bad games again, and this rope is going to be around your neck. Alright,
so right now we're actually seeing, that's Whack, dog, chased around by Martian's drone, just kind of getting slowly killed, and he's probably going to get in the base here.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah.
Nice dodge.
Looks like he did.
Solid dodge. Drones are so tough.
Duck,
you
dive,
do
and dodge.
not want to fight a drone ever.
If you can dodge a drone, you can dodge a ball.
That's right. Look at that. Up close and personal.
It's been a while since we had epic camo work.
Yeah. Oh, does that actually... He has eyes, too. Look at that. Did you ever notice that before?
What, on a drone?
On a drone.
Oh, okay.
He's got little eyeballs.
That helps, because if not, that would make it difficult to see.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, FPS, RPG
Jeff,
for the win.
before you get in game, remember Busy also, man. I look up to you. Keep it up. Well, why thank you, sir. I love you, too.
Nobody should look up to you.
What? Come on.
I'm just kidding you.
Come on.
I'm just
Oh,
flicking
look
your
at this.
tits.
This drone's going to get gangbanged right here, and he's running around. It's going to murk his life. Blech. Sour. And Bob doing his job, coming right out on...
That might have been an overreaction to that scenario.
Whatever, I gotta get...
It's just like, it made that so epic.
Shoutcasting.
Oh no, the scouting drone, it's going down.
Hey, you know what? A good shoutcaster can make anything exciting. Adam?
Yes.
Probe going up to the other base. Go.
Holy crap, look at the ground this this probe is covering right now. He is at least going 5, maybe 6 kilometers an hour, and now stopping, taking in the view, the wonderful, look at the pretty flower sitting off to the right-hand side of that. Birds flying overhead,
Epic.
Possibly a boat to take a wild, ferocious dump all over the top of that probe, and that would be terrible, terrible news, as I'm not sure they have any method of cleaning themselves. However, he has stopped not getting any information whatsoever, and there is only so much you can say, and making this epic without going on some wild tangent like, hey, I had an awesome day at work, look, there's Zerglings.
You're getting a raise. You deserve it.
In my pants.
All right. So it looks like JSP is going to go ahead and chuck down an expansion, which is not going to be holy gateways, Batman. Look at this. It looks like we are going to have a 5-gate pressure with Whack. And you know what? Sometimes you do see this, and this is actually going to be huge for Whack for a number of reasons. One, the Zerg just isn't going to be ready for this, and for two, he got that expansion up, or he built that hatchery. That's 300 minerals down. He really has nothing. He has no spine crawlers up. He's getting banelings, which will help against zealots, and he is warping. Yeah, which he is warping in right now. But there is still really just not enough units on the field, and here we go.
No, what I'm seeing right now is he's actually sending out a force to the middle there, whether or not he was going to try and go down and take out some of the mineral line of Whack. He's getting in here, and Whack is going to get rid of a lot of these Zerglings. That's huge right there.
Yep, cutting
that right there,
unit in half.
Cutting all of those units in half, and really the only units at risk here are the Stalkers, very easily surrounded by Zerglings and easily taken care of by Zerglings for the most part. Those Banelings, if they get shot a couple times by the Stalkers and they won't get a hit, one gets hit, two gets hit on a Stalker, interestingly enough, absorbing most of that. And right now, aside from failing miserably at macro, Whack is doing a heck of a job of pressuring Martian.
Yeah, no, absolutely. This is a really good attack. More Zerglings going down. And it looks like this this expansion is going to go down as well. Still warping in 5 more Zealots.
Oh,
this is absolutely huge. More Lings coming down. Those Broodlings actually doing a little bit of damage, keeping those Bobs and those Zealots occupied while those Lings were doing a bit of damage in from behind. And look at this. He is coming in. There is only one Spinecrawler. Oh, better watch out for those damn Banelings. Okay, well, I actually got a little too crazy for that there because I really didn't do a whole lot. And what is he doing? You need to get in there, do some damage, keep macroing up. Where is all your unit? Oh, there we go. More Stalkers.
Stalker's the smart way to go here.
Absolutely.
Definitely the best way to go. Now you have the Zergling count really, really low. Now it's great. You have a lot of meat shield here in terms of all those Bobs, and now a Sentry as well. Supply block is not going to help him, and it looks like this could be a very early GG. I'm not sure what Whack is going to be able to do here. He's going to have a really amazing Baneling bust, and that could be it if he's not careful. Oh, man!
Watch it. I think at this point, Adam, he needs to really get the Stalkers in the front and actually have the Zealots in behind. And use those Stalkers to pick off these Lings and then run back, or pick off the Banelings and then run back, but don't engage into this. He needs to pick off those units that are going to be doing damage to those Zealots, keep warping in Stalkers, and then once he weakens up that main force, run some Stalkers in behind here and hit that mineral line.
No, I agree, and what you covered just what I was going to say there about the Banelings. Even if he doesn't kill the Banelings with the Stalkers, getting the damage to the Banelings reduces drastically how much they can do if they do hit your Zealot line, and so that is a vital thing to have. Bringing down another proxy pylon just going to decrease that distance in which his reinforcements have to run. Even that amount can be very, very good. Oh, taking a couple of hits.
There goes the freaking Zealots.
And then they go back up because he's going to be those couple of Spinecrawlers and a Queen and a Guardian Shield for absolutely no reason.
This is painful to watch.
He's getting a little bit antsy.
Yeah,
he thought he had it, and I think now he still definitely has a massive advantage. However, he probably should have expanded by now because he has massive map control.
You know what, Adam? At the same time, get an expansion at this point from me as a...
Well, not right now.
Okay, there you go.
Before all of this stupid stuff happened.
Got you. There you go. Oh, okay. Now I agree.
No, right now is a terrible idea.
Yeah, no, okay. Yeah, no. What I think what he really needs to do is... At this point, after he's already screwed up many attacks, actually, you know what? He actually still is going to win this game right now, it seems. I got to say, his playing is pretty whack.
There's a lot of Zerglings.
That is a lot of drones surrounding all those Stalkers. OMG, drone ponage right now. A Queen coming out. That is a whole shit ton of Lings. Lings are coming out. Another Spinecrawler just finishing. There are some Zealots in behind.
There is a Spire coming out, and it's going to be done in 2 seconds, and he will have enough for at least one freaking Muta as he gets back with those drones collecting. He can stop all gas mining, get a bunch of minerals with all the remaining drones, get some Mutalisks, and that could be game over. He can pylon snipe because I bet you not a lot of pylons back at base supporting all of the those structures. Only 2 and an Artosis. GG as soon as some of these Muta come out. I think Martian's going to take this game.
That is pretty ridiculous because Whack playing so very whack right now. He had...
How many times can we use whack as a word?
I can do it a lot. Trust me. Whack.
Whack.
And look at that. More Spinecrawlers go.
Did they hit? That's going to be all over but the crying because there's not going to be any forces to even stop the Mutalisk harassment. That's going to happen.
It's going to be close.
That's going to happen. Nice force field. Wisely getting a couple of Stalkers. He really does need to basically focus on Stalkers right now because he's seeing his opponent get largely Banelings. He has not, as far as I know, seen that Spire, and so really at this point he's thinking, okay, Zergling Baneling, lots of Baneling, Stalker should be your first thought, and now that there's not a lot of pressure being put on by Martian, now would be another good time to expand, but I bet you it's not going to happen.
Yeah, no, he definitely needs to back away from this base.
Did he just absorb all that with Zealots?
Yeah, he did. That's not good.
All right.
He needs to back up, expand, reevaluate the situation. He already shit the bed on that main attack. That is something that, he had the game right there.
Muta.
If he just would have used Stalkers correctly, he would have had that game. At one point, I think all JSP had was like 2 Baneling and like 5 Lings and 1 Spine Crawler.
I think
like,
Whack
really?
definitely thought he had it, and then he just got antsy when he saw that he didn't actually have it. Down goes that Overlord in a couple of seconds. There it goes. Not enough to supply block by any stretch of the imagination. There are a couple of Mutalisks now on the field, and another one on the way. He's probably, Martian would be smart to just build these up down somewhere.
This is gonna suck because this not only is this gonna be decent harassment, this is going to really put Whack out of his game. This is either gonna probably make him attack or make him run all the way back to his base. And within that time, the damage is going to be done. Look at that. Quickly backing off, doing a little bit of damage, making him warp in a Stalker there. He's just going to be able to pick apart this base one bit at a time, make him warp in units at his main instead of warping them over here at the base, while JSP can sit pretty, build up a massive army, and then push out. And now he decides to get an expansion.
Not a good time now.
Not a good time now. This is, I think...
As soon as those mutas showed up, cancel that expansion and tech to something as fast as possible that you can deal with those mutas. Blink Stalker would be useful in this scenario.
Blink would be absolutely
a game
godlike
saver
right now. Yeah, and if he doesn't get Blink, Muta Harass is just going to be absolutely horrible for him. That is like my worst fear in life.
I even would have canceled that Nexus and put a couple cannons at the main for that harassment.
Yep. Well, he can't. JSP really can't get that much right now. As long as you keep applying pressure here,
this is going to be a lot of pressure.
You're going to keep forcing him. Oh, but look at all the Zealots in the
they go down.
Oh my
again,
God,
and there are so many Spine Crawlers here.
GG.
And for some reason, Guardian Shield is felt to be necessary, and he's just going to regenerate that Spine Crawler.
Transfusion on those. Didn't even. All right, I'm gone.
All right, I'll take over from here. Don't worry, I got it, boss.
Suck.
Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed one of the most epic failures in the history of attacking right there, leaving the Spinecrawler with 2 HP only to regenerate. He's going to make one more desperation attempt here to do some damage, but it's too late. There are too many Mutalisks on the field, and it looks like he's been down here possibly at one point. Oh no, he's been transferring probes, but it doesn't matter. Look at all these units right now. He's got Zerglings, he's got the Mutalisk, he's gonna have that Muta and Ling combination. That's gonna be more than enough with the combination of all of these Spine Crawlers to deal with what little Stalkers he has here. And really, Whack is just delaying the inevitable. Very unfortunate for Whack, as he definitely had this game in the bag very early on, just falling victim to some poor decision making. Down goes that one Spine Crawler. Ling's coming in the front now, surrounding all of those Stalkers, and that's where the Stalkers don't need to be. Back those Lings up, back them up, back them up, back them up, or just take them in there and lose a bunch. That too, that works. You've got money for days. Build some more Lings. Build some more Lings, and he will. And he's getting another Mutalisk. Oh, and Mr. Black is back with a cup full of applesauce, just in time to see Whack do another terrible job at attacking here. Last-ditch effort, and we have Mutalisks. Absolutely. Mutalisks are back in here, doing some damage. Got rid of those pylons. They're all shut down. Whack has nothing to do but leave the game, and so he does. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game, if you pay attention to, as any player, not just Protoss, is to really, you have to be wise with your decision-making. If you see, if you think that you have the game and you go in there, don't commit yourself to that thought if it's not happening. If you get in there,
will own you.
A lot, and there was a lot of Spine Crawlers. There was like 6.
Why wouldn't he just go around behind the mineral line and do damage once he killed all those Lings off? Why engage into all those Spine Crawlers? At least make him uproot and then attack the Spine Crawlers, weaken them. That transfusion, and you know what? It's not only that Whack played that very whack. It's JSP actually did a very, very good defense.
Well, he did. He did
I'm
a
not
very
just going
solid
to say that Whack is garbage.
No.
Because there was it was a great defend, but Whack had at least 3 opportunities to take that game, no problem.
And it could have been a victory by sheer power. It could have been a victory where he just took map control and out macroed and took it to the mid game and won at that point. Mm-hmm. He had a couple of opportunities. Unfortunately, he didn't capitalize on them, and that happens to everybody at some points in time. But definitely a couple of failed attacks and poor decision making, the bane of Whack's existence in this match. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap it up there. This has been Lag TV, coming to you from the fine locale of Canuckville, Canada. I am, of course, Novabor.
And I'm eating some applesauce.
And we'll see you guys soon.
GG.